What's up guys, Cubologist here, and today I've got an unboxing from thecubicle.us. Alright, so as you guys know, the new MoYu AoChuang has just came out, and I think that's how you pronounce it. But anyway, let's get into this. So I'm not that good at 5x5, nor have I ever really competed in 5x5, but I enjoy solving it as a hobby, and if this cube's any good, I might get into speed solving. So let's see what we have here. Alright, so there we go. It is the MoYu 5x5, the AoChuang, and Felix on the box, window in front. That seems to be the typical MoYu design right now. There's the cubicle card. And some stickers. So this cube actually came with some stickers for the 5x5. You had to wait an extra day if you got the ones fitted for it, but I just opted to get the regular 5x5 stickers in my shades, and looks pretty good. I had switched from ocean blue to sky blue, actually, I think, on this. I know I did with some 3x3 stickers here, but we'll get to those in a second. Here's some 3x3. I wanted to try out all kinds of different blues. Alright, so let's get into this. I don't think we need to do that. There we go. I think this is the same pamphlet that we've been seeing with Felix and all the MoYu cubes. Yeah, nothing new there. And let's look at this cube. Alright, here we go. So it looks... there's some stuff on the stickers here. Not a big deal. It's actually kind of wet. I don't know if you all can see that, but I don't know if that's the lube or what. It has to be, but it looks like it's actually wet. And oh wow, look at this. If you can see there, the outer layer is actually, at least the stickers are thinner than the inner 3x3 section. So this sticker is definitely thinner than this one. That's strange. So first turns. Wow. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not much of a 5x5 solver, but it feels, it's definitely got that scratchy feel like an AoChuang or an AoLong that goes away with some solving. And these top layers do feel small, but maybe that's just in my head where the stickers look small. Let's see the inner layers, but just to check if they lock. They do not. Be nice on centers. Alright, and now let's look at a size comparison. I have a Shangshao 5x5 here, and let's see. It looks like the MoYu is slightly smaller, maybe a millimeter, but not enough to matter. And the obligatory corner cutting, well, it does corner cut pretty well. I can give it that. Nothing crazy, but that's over a piece. It cuts pretty easily. Piece and a half. Yes, 2 pieces. That's when it starts to get difficult. But with some force, it actually cuts. And now let's look at center cutting. Okay. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Okay. Alright, so center cutting isn't necessarily a strong point. We'll check the inner layers here. Yeah, it looks like you can cut corners really well on the outside pieces. Even not much reverse, but there's some there, I guess. But with the inner pieces, I wouldn't recommend it because it already tried to shapeshift on me there. So I'm going to spend some time with this cube, re-sticker it, and I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, so I said I'd be back in 1 minute, and it's actually been about 3 days. As you can see, I've completely changed my lighting setup. I hope it looks a little more white for you guys, and I hope you can see a little more clearly. And I've changed the stickers here on the cube. So I didn't use the fitted stickers that you can get for the AoChuang. I just used the ones that they would send you from the cubicle if you wanted faster shipping, and I assume those are just unmodded Changshao stickers, and they seem to fit okay. Something I did notice about this cube when I was restickering it is these outside pieces are not smaller than the inner ones. So I've seen a few reviews where people comment on, oh, you know, the outer layer, it's hard to get used to it because it feels a lot smaller in your hands. I actually measured it and found that the outside cubies are actually the same size as the inside cubies, and if they are smaller, it was so small that I couldn't even tell a difference. So luckily they haven't changed the design too much, and it's just those stickers that they send on it originally, the outside ones are smaller, so it's an illusion that makes you think the outside pieces are actually smaller, but they're not, which is good because the 3x3 stage is slow enough as it is on big cubes. I don't think they needed to make it more difficult on us, so that's a good thing. So after messing with this cube for about a week, I will say that this is the best 5x5 I've ever felt. Given that all of my opinions are solely from a beginner's point of view, I'm really not that good at 5x5. I've been doing it for a week now. So as you can imagine, I'm not fast. I started off at like 6 minutes, and I've worked my way down to just under 4. But if you guys want to check out a solve video, I'll actually put it, click on this link right here, and I'll put it in a separate video. I'll just do one solve. It might be sub 4. I don't want to lie to you. I'm really awful, but I'm watching some tutorials and trying to get better. Thank God for Kevin Hayes and Felix Zimdegs and all the fast 5x5 people that are willing to make walkthrough videos. So I will be working on that. But yeah, this 5x5 honestly is so amazing. The only problem I found with this cube, just as when I was doing the unboxing, is if you're like me, if you're a beginner as far as big cubes go, and you might not be as accurate as you should be, sometimes whenever you're doing these inner slices, it tries to shape shift on you. So it's not something like that right there. And then maybe one of these center pieces will pop out, or an inside corner piece will pop out. Whenever you're turning, like 2 layers, especially if you get the parity on the last edge, like this one's flipped and you're doing that parity algorithm, that's when I run into this most of all, because I'm really not that accurate yet, but I'm working on it. As you can see right here, if this is down a little bit and then you try to turn, it turns and it gets this shape shifted look about it. And as you can see, sometimes it's even hard to pop back into place, and sometimes it just pops and there's nothing you could do. See how loose that piece is? Sometimes it just falls out. But that really is the only downside I can see on this cube. The 3x3 stage is so smooth. It feels just like an Osu really, except smaller cubies. But I don't really have much else bad to say about this cube. It's all good, and I'm sure if they have a V2 or anything like that, they'll take care of this problem, and hopefully at least, because it is a little bit annoying, but it's not that big of a deal if you're accurate, which I'm working on. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I just wanted to do the unboxing and the review all in one video. And go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more unboxings or reviews like this. And I hope to see you soon, guys. Bye.